Hello everyone. So I'm going to be starting with the water signs. I just having a rough start to my week. Not sure how yours is going, but I thought I'd do a little midweek uplift. Just some tarot cards and Keepers of the Light oracle cards, because they're always so positive and just feeling like who could use this, right? Thank you for being here. So we're starting with Pisces. What does Pisces need to know? Okay. Now, Pisces, interestingly enough, I started your reading before, and the card that came out was this card. I had to stop it due to some technical difficulties. And look, it came back out again. So apparently you might, like me, might feel like you're in some stuck energy. Like things just aren't moving the way you want them to. So tell us some more about this. What's Pisces dealing with here? What's so stuck for them? Yeah, you see, 7 of Rods. You're stuck. You made some movement forward. You're at the top, but you're feeling like you got to defend yourself. Never a good feeling, right? 7 of Rods. So, let's see. Stuck energy. Hanging on to things. Protecting yourself to stay where you are. What does Pisces need to do to get out of this, to move forward? What needs to happen for Pisces to move forward? What do they need? Can you tell me? What does Pisces need to move forward? Whoa, 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 whoa. Oh, boy. What does Pisces need to move forward? The Sun. The Sun and the Tower. So it's almost like you have to have this, wow. It's almost like saying you need to look at things in a positive way. Even the bad things. Like, don't look at them like there's something wrong. I know that sounds like a strange thing to say, but that's what I feel like saying. When the Sun comes with the Tower, it's like saying, don't think of those moments when you think everything is going wrong. It might be everything is actually going right and making things the way they're supposed to be, which would make a lot of sense. And then you get the High Priestess with the Page of Cups. So you're going to be surprised. You don't see this coming. You're not even sure. But intuitively, which is very Piscean, you will be surprised by the show of love that comes from someone, possibly from someone younger than you. So whatever's going on with all this defensive energy is, to me, means that you need to see what's positive in your life and not focus on the things that aren't moving. Because if you focus on the fight and what's not moving, you're not going to move forward. That's the whole point. It's almost like you're keeping yourself stuck. So even when things seem to be going wrong, that positive little attitude you can have can make things happen. And I feel like it's telling you, acknowledge the good things in your life, and you may be surprised at what comes up. And I think the surprise is the end of the stuck energy. So we're going to pull you a Keepers of the Light oracle card for Pisces. Oh, that was interesting. Pisces, Keeper of the Light card. That's your card. Katumi, Cloak of Wisdom. You already know the answer you seek. Trust what you know. Pisces, trust what you know. The High Priestess is about your intuition, and you know something. What do you know? That's what you need to focus on. I think you need to focus on the good in your life, and that will help you so much more than focusing on what doesn't seem to be moving right now. Thank you very much for being here, Pisces. Let's move to the next water sign would be Cancer. Okay, Cancerians, let's go. So, some cards for Cancerians. What do they need to know? What do they need for now? What's a message that might help uplift them, move them out of whatever they might be stuck in? Is there anything else for Cancerians? Okay. Cancerians, you got the Two of Rods with the Justice card. Okay. So 2 of Rods, planning the future, looking into the future. And the Justice card, what's fair and what's just. Possibly a Libra involved in your life, Cancerians. So I'm going to say to you, maybe, not maybe, I think that for you, you're looking towards the future and trying to find the right way to do it. How do you want to move into the future? That's what you're looking for. How do I move into the future? What would be fair? What would be right? What would be the correct way to do it? It's an interesting concept there, you know? We all think about our futures, but we don't always think about how we're going to get there. So, this future, what else do they need to know about their future? Oh boy. 5 of Cups with the Knight of Swords. I don't think you realize just the Knight of Swords is more for me is usually a person, an air sign, and they know. And I think that this is almost like saying you're focusing. It's really interesting. Just did Pisces. Don't know if you watched it, but it's about focusing on what you have versus what you don't have. Knowing what you have, not what you don't have. That's what this just means to me. And I feel like the Knight of Swords is, it's such a tricky card for me because I'm going to do something I didn't want to do, but I have to, and I apologize, but I have to do this. The Knight of Swords. For this, it says, charges bravely into battle. Sir Lancelot, defender of chivalry. Skilled warrior rushes into situations without weighing consequences. His charming nature gets him out of scrapes. So, while you're making plans for the future, because that's what and trying to think about what's fair and just, I think this is talking about you, and it's really interesting because it talks about him not weighing the consequences. And I think that the reason why you are looking to the future and looking to plan things in a fair and just way, Cancerians, is because you have experienced when you don't plan, when you don't think about what the consequences are about what you do. And this is saying you don't want to experience this again. So, Cancerians, I think that's smart. Think about the consequences, how things can go in your future, and plan well, because really, I mean, without a plan, it's very hard to get somewhere when you don't know what the goal is. So let's get you a Keepers of the Light Oracle card, Cancerians. Thank you very much for being here. I really appreciate it. I forgot to ask for timestamps. If anybody was mind timestamping, I'd appreciate it. And Cancerians, you got Lady Portia, Divine Order. Do what you feel is right. An important lesson is unfolding. What did I say? Planning the future. Doing what is right and just. This is confirmation. When you plan for your future, do what you feel is right. And it's about learning a lesson. And what did I say? You learn the lesson that when you don't plan, the consequences aren't what you like. You don't enjoy them. So you know not to just rush in, because then you have regrets and miss out on other things. So thank you very much for being here, Cancerians. Much appreciated. So we are on to Scorpio. Scorpio, thank you very much for being here. I'm going to start with yours now. What does Scorpio need to know? A nice happy message, something for them, or at least an uplift. What do they need to know for an uplift? I don't know about you, Scorpio. I had a rough start to my week. Anything else? Okay, let's start with this, Scorpio. Wow. So, you got the Two of Cups, which is my soulmate card, Scorpio. This is your perfect partner. This is the one that matches you in so many ways. And being that I do consider court cards generally to be people, the Queen of Pentacles could be a person in your life who is kind, generous, and I'm actually going to read a little bit about her because, as we know, court cards in me. I want to make sure I don't miss anything. Surrounded by fruit and flowers, the dark-haired queen holds a rabbit, familiar symbol of fertility, sensual and earthy. She enjoys an abundance in many areas of her life. A lover of luxury, she is quick to share her wealth. So I want to say, Scorpios, that this talks about a perfect partner, someone who has been kind and sharing and sharing in her abundance that she or he has with you. So, why are we bringing this up now? This was, I don't know if it's a reminder. Why does Scorpio need to know this? Oh boy. We got too many cards here, Scorpio. I like what's going on, so you have this in your life. Let's see. Any other messages for Scorpio? Oh, look at that. Okay. And your second two cards are, wow, Seven of Swords and the King of Swords. So, Scorpio, the Seven of Swords can be the lying, cheating, stealing card. Can also be the, here, we're going to do a quick reference in the book. Figure flees with 5 swords while leaving 2 behind. Your efforts are partly successful. Perhaps it's time for a new plan. Don't let fantasies interfere with the task of hand. So, Scorpio, you've been partially successful. And with the King of Wands, oh boy, the King of Swords, my apologies. Prime for action, weapon ready as he pauses to weigh the situation. He is highly analytical, often pursuing a career in law or publishing. Leadership is unquestioned. So this to me is saying that you are leading, that you have been working on something and been partly successful. Could also be that you're dealing with an air sign, because as I always say, court cards to me are generally people. So to me, this says that you have been dealing with a soulmate, possible relationship, perfect partner deal here, who has been kind and generous, possibly an air sign, very analytical, and it has been partially successful. Or it's, so let's see. Suggestions for Scorpio. 1 card flips, the Empress, which would be the perfect partner. She is the mother of all the zodiac. That's why they have this 12 stars here. She's generally the person who you actually would see as your perfect partner. And the 10 of Rods. So what this says to me is that in this relationship with this possible air sign, Scorpio, that if you really see this, it is time to let go of the burdens. The 10 of Rods. I'm actually going to read it to you. Scorpio. An old man is staggering under the weight of many burdens, feeling burnt out. The pressure will ease soon. Physical exercise and relaxation will help you maintain your health. This to me says that you need to, it talks about feeling burnt out, and it talks about relaxing. It's maintaining your health. So this is a very interesting moment for me, because it's weird that you would have someone that you would view as the Empress as your perfect partner. I mean, your perfect partner shows up as pretty awesome, but you feel a burden. I'm not sure why you feel that burdened by this, but maybe someone can help me on this. I am going to move to the Keepers of the Light cards. I don't know why you would feel burdened by that, Scorpio. Let's see here. Maybe the Keepers of the Light can give you an answer for Scorpio. Card for Scorpio. Whoa, that's too many cards. Let's see. 5, 4, 3. Oh boy, there we go. Holy amethyst, divine alchemy. Move beyond current challenges. Focus on what you desire. That to me is it definitely references this in that it says, move beyond current challenges. Focus on what you desire. To me, this says you've already made strides. You have a soulmate relationship. I guess focus on what you desire. Do you want a relationship with this Empress, Queen of Pentacles, King of Swords person who may be your soulmate? It's up to you. This card says to me that this is a choice, which of course it's free will. It always is. Everything in life is free will, right, Scorpio? So you choose. But I got to tell you, person looks good on cards. Thank you. So let's see here. Thank you, Scorpio, for being here. Let's see. So, did Pisces, Cancer, and Scorpio. That's all my water signs. Thank you very much for being here, all of you. I wish you a better week than mine has started. Thanks. Bye.